The Kids in the Hall will be back Thursday evening at 11:45.
Is your boss a sexist, egotistical, lying, hypocritical bigot? Have you ever thought about revenge, getting your own back? Take our advice. Don't get mad. Get even.
Why?
Why do you think?
Because I'm a sexist, egotistical, lying, hypocritical bigot.
Bingo.
Easter Sunday at 10 on 4. Join Lily, Dolly and Jane in...
It's the Turin derby next tonight, with Juventus fighting it out against Torino. Football Italia in a couple of minutes.
I've always been very competitive. Well, I don't want to hear that, do I? At the end of the day, you've got to look after number one to survive. Yeah, the right car is important to me. I think that it does impress people. Money? Nothing to be ashamed of. If you've got it, flaunt it. The places you go, clothes you wear, the people you're seen with, car you drive. Well, what do you think? Nah, it's not really my style. Know what I mean? Tell Charles I'm on my way. Taxi!
I'm sorry, I had to go to the chemist. I've been ill. And I had to go to the bank. I check out the way. All right, then. How much? 50,000 quid, mate.
National Lottery Instance.
I'm rich! Park anywhere you like.
Forget it all for an instance.
Next, bringing fabric to life.
There's Father Jack.
He gets a kind of waxy build-up in his ears. It's great going away because we're never short of candles.
And as for this cabbage...
That's Father Dougal.
How on earth did all that get there? I didn't even shave this morning.
Together with their tireless leader,
It's great being a priest, isn't it, Ted?
they're never afraid to take a stand.
Down with this sort of thing.
Careful now.
It's like nowhere you've ever experienced. Thank heaven. Drop in on the world of Father Ted, starting Friday the 21st of April on 4.
Campionato di calcio italiano.
Welcome to Football Italia Mezzanotte from me, Gary Bloom. Once again, we bring you one of the biggest games in Europe as Juventus take on their fierce city rivals Torino. To see if Juve can maintain their progress to their first league title since 1986, let's join match commentator Peter Brackley.
The 212th meeting of Juventus and Torino for the Derby of Turin will certainly have a bearing on the destiny of this year's Scudetto. What is certain is that Torino will make life as difficult for Juve as they possibly can this afternoon. They've already beaten them once this season, of course. Their 3-2 success in the first meeting back in January is one of only 3 defeats that Juve have suffered during their title drive this term. And Torino, as well as seeking a double, are also themselves pursuing a European berth for the next campaign. Local hostilities renew then in the sumptuous surroundings of the Delle Alpi Stadium. Around 60,000 partisan supporters to witness the occasion. Those of Juventus outnumbering their counterparts, it's true, but Torino will expect vociferous assistance from their fans in what is likely to be an appetizing contest. Juve are hoping to maintain their relentless title charge, but they're without Gianluca Vialli today. He sustained a thigh injury against Borussia Dortmund in the UEFA Cup in midweek, and he'll be out for up to a month. So Del Piero returns to the team, as does Conte after suspension. Well, Torino have been rocked by the enforced absence of their captain Andrea Silenzi through injury. To replace him, Torino have brought in the more defensive Sean Soliado, who'll do a marking job on Roberto Baggio. Leading scorer Ruggiero Rizzitelli will play as the club's lone striker. Juventus then getting the game underway, attacking the goal to our left. Torino's season has certainly picked up lately. They've won 3 of the last 5. They'll be hoping the likes of Pelé, the Ghanaian, and the Italian star Rizzitelli can stretch Juve defensively. The Frenchman Anglomar, he's the number 2 in the side, is the only other overseas player named in the team by coach Sonetti for today's game. Laid back then by Ravanelli for Juventus. Crossed in by Ferrara. Del Piero was lurking in the middle. Falcone, young defender that Torino rates so highly, is likely to have his work cut out this afternoon, containing this very potent attacking force.